Today we are going to be using this Nelko portable label printer. I just ordered it off Amazon. It looks like it works through Bluetooth. So let's go ahead and open the box and see what comes in here. So when you open it up, it looks like it comes with a quick start guide. So it looks like it will be pairing through Bluetooth. It comes with a user manual. Again, it just kind of tells you everything about the printer itself and the printer. Let's go ahead and take this out of the plastic here. All right, and I have opened this before. This you would use to cut the label once it prints out of this little area at the top. To reload the uh, labels, you can push that button back and you can see the lid opens up, and that's where you put the labels. They're all the same size, so you can see those there. Go ahead and close that up. And then once you pair it, so I'm going to go ahead and turn on or open up the app, the Nelko app that you would download. As you can see in the top left, it says it's unconnected. This is because I have connected before, but it's not on, so it's not finding it. If I did turn it on and I had never connected it before, it would find it and ask me to connect to it. So let me go ahead and turn it on. To do that, you just hold this button down for about 2 seconds. You hear it beep, goes green while it's looking for a connection, blue when it's connected. And as you can see on the phone, it became connected. It says connection, gives me the battery life. So once that's done, it's pretty straightforward. You just can scroll down and see one of the ones I've made before, or you can hit the plus button, and that'll just be a generic label to create there. I can just tap there, hit this first icon, and then type in whatever I want it to say. If I wanted, I can go to template and choose one. Like I could do a search there and just say a search for key. And then I could use that key template. Same thing. I could just click on that, type whatever I wanted to go in there. Let's say I didn't want either of those. Then the other thing I could do, go ahead, exit here, open up a new one. I could double tap at the bottom. I could do text. I could enter a barcode if I wanted, and then enter whatever I want in that barcode for the numbers. I could have a QR code and put whatever I wanted there for the QR code. I'm just going to get out of here. I don't want either one of those. Pictures, icons, you get the idea. I could scan a document, OCR it. Those are all pretty cool items. So for me, I am just going to, you know what, let's do a template. So we'll do a template. We'll do the one for the key, because I need to make some key ones here. So you can see it fills out there. Now I know that this label is the same size, but the stuff inside of it, I want to be smaller. So what I'm going to do there is I'm going to highlight this outside. And also you can see this key icon separate. So I'll have to make them both smaller. If you click the second icon, it lets you select multiple things. That won't let you resize it. That just lets you move it around in the label. So that won't work. So what I have to do is, let's say I resize this label here, and I'll resize this key here to fit inside that label, just because I want this to fit on a key. So the label is going to be the same size, but I can cut this little part out. And what I meant by moving around in the label, I'd want this probably in the middle of the label, possibly. I might just leave it on the side, but what I can do there is let's click on that label, multi, and I'll click on the key too. And then as you can see, I will be able to move, should be able to move all that around together now when I click on those. Multi-select, that's kind of what it's for. Yeah, you can see I can move it around inside the label if I wanted. All right, so we're going to put that there just so I can, you know what, maybe I will leave it at the top. Let's see if it'll let me use these alignments here. So if I have multiple things selected, it'll move that key around inside of that. I'll just put it right in the dead center all the way to the left of that key. And then we're just going to close that. We'll go ahead and see if I can move this whole label around. Sometimes it's hard to get to when it's super small. So that multi-select, and I will put it at the top of the label. It might make it easier for me to cut down. All right. Next, let's go ahead and enter our text here. Key sounds good. You know what? No, let's change that. I'm going to say this is going to be for my patio in my master bedroom. So I'm going to put in patio. I'm going to adjust that. Let's see here. If I want to adjust the font, I can do that as well. I'm just going to move that around here. Again, I can align that. I want that. Well, let's do a multi-select. So I click on that, multi-select. I'm going to also choose this outer ring. So I want the words and that outer ring, and then I want to center that patio right in the center there. So that puts it dead center. And then that's pretty much it. I'm going to go ahead and print this up. I mean, if I wanted, I could invert you can see that key there, left, right, spin it around 90 degrees. Um, I can also duplicate it if I wanted, but I'm just going to print this out now. I can also still add all this stuff, but I'm going to hit print. That looks good. Let's print this out, and you'll see on the printer, it comes out there. And then I'm just going to push up on the cutter. And as you can see now, I have that M patio that I can cut out, and it'll fit on the key very well. Whereas that whole label wouldn't, that little M patio will. And let's go ahead and hit save there. We'll say patio. But some other cool features we can do is from the very home screen, if you just hit this material at the bottom left, it gives you all kinds of cool stickers. You can do all the free ones. You can do festival ones. I mean, it can go on and on. But let's say we wanted to do this Halloween one. I can click on that, and then I can edit it if I wanted. It defaults as, portrait, so that's why you can't go horizontal on that. But you can see that would be a really cool thing to print out if you just wanted some little Halloween stickers, or maybe, a label to put on your Halloween decorations next to the label that says Halloween. Feature with this Nelko app, one of the cool features is, again, I'm going to go ahead and open that up. You see it connects to it. I'm going to go to that patio label that I printed out before. I'm going to edit this. I have 3 keys for that patio, so I'm going to select everything in that label, the border, the text, and the key, and then I'm going to go to the very top in that bar and hit that plus, that square that has a plus in the middle. That is the duplicate icon, so I'm going to go ahead and duplicate that. And then I'm going to move that. We'll see if I can put it right underneath the other one. That way I can just cut those 2 out and save myself a little bit of label. It looks like farther to the right. Yeah.